Yes.
Cody, I lied. I need my chair. I'm sorry. Right here. Go get me the blue one, and I'll use the blue one. Just go get the blue one. All right. What y'all do first? Subtract 11. There you go.
That'd be 99.
So, well, hold on a minute. 90G plus 9G equals 99. Right? Okay. Now what?
Then you'd add it, it'd be 99.
You'd add what?
9G.
90 in the 9. There you go. The two G's. So what's 90 plus 9?
99.
99. Now what?
Equals 1.
How'd you get it?
You divided by 99.
Uh-huh. So what's G equals 1, you said? Very good. All right, number 2. How many A's do I have?
1.
No, I don't.
9.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are B's. Yes, Autumn, you're right.
Okay.
You're right, Autumn. So you got 1 A. All right, how many B's do you have?
2.
2. There we go. So I have, what do I do to the little numbers?
5.
What do I do to little numbers? Add them. 4 plus what?
1.
What's 4 plus 1? 5. There you go. Sorry, Autumn. All right, number 3. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Y'all okay?
Yeah.
All right, right here. What is another word for mean?
Equal.
What? Average. All right, how do you find average?
You add all the numbers together.
And you do what?
Then you divide by how many there are.
All right, so how many numbers are there? 3 numbers. So I'm going to divide by 3. Let's see. Given that the first and second number stay the same, so I'm not worried about them. So I'm worried about the third number increases by 9. So what's 9 divided by 3? 3, right?
Yes.
So what am I going to do? I'm going to take my number, which I don't know, x, and then what kind of 3 is that? Plus or minus? Plus 3. There you go. That's A. There you go. Y'all okay?
Yes.
All right, we're going to start a new lesson today. We got a test coming up. This is a really short lesson, okay? All right, we're on day 1, guys. Make this small so y'all can see it. You see it? Day 1? That's the one we're on. I'm sorry if I messed up. There's about 5 or 6 of them that I messed up the holes. So, sorry about that. All right, y'all ready? It's really, really short. All right, you got your names on it? Hello. I got one person that's got their name on it.
Yes.
Okay, 2 people got their names on it. Cool. Okay. All right, so we've talked about these before. We talked about this last time. Here we go. A blank is a number, variable, or the product of a number and variable. So they got one term, right? What do they call them?
Nominal.
Monomials, just like science, right?
Monomial.
Uh-huh. How many terms do they have? How many terms do they have? 1. There you go. All right. So a blank is a monomial that's just a number. What did we call it if it was just a number? Started with a C. What? Constant, Jalen. Very good. There you go. Got to know those words, especially for science. All right, you ready? Let's look at this word right here. It's been a minute since you've seen it. What is this word? What does quotient mean? Divide, Eric. Very good. It's been a minute since you've seen it, right? William, ready?
Yeah, ready.
Okay. Cameron, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Neither one of you look like you're looking at the board.
Looking at the board, I'm like, where's the
Uh-huh. I got way more years experience being a smart aleck. Don't try it. Cody, hush. All right. anything to the 0 power is what? 1. This is just a review. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So, okay, did y'all fill that in? Anything to the 0 power is 1?
Does that mean 2 is 1?
Nope. That means the first piece is how much? 1 plus, what's 2 squared? What's 2 times 2?
4.
What's how much is 1 plus 4?
5.
5. There you go. All right, what about number 3? Anything
1.
to the 0 power is 1. All right, what about number 5? Look at number 5. Oh my gosh, look at that scary, crazy mess.
1.
It's all 1. All right, what about this one? What's the only piece that's 1? The first piece, the second piece, right? Just that. So I'm going to bring this down. 9w squared x to the 8 times 1. Cameron, really?
This one?
Really?
Sorry.
Cody, I don't need a parrot. There you go. Are y'all okay? Just bringing some memories back? Hopefully. Hopefully you're not going to say 0 instead of 1. Okay, this is new. You ready? Look right here. What were we doing before? We weren't dividing stuff before. We were multiplying and adding stuff before, right? So now when we divide the bases,
Multiply.
you subtract. We're going to do the opposite. Okay? All right, here we go. What's 11 minus 8?
2.
Definitely not.
3.
3. There you go. All right, so look, here's the deal on this. You got to be careful. The leftovers go. This C goes where the biggest one was. So does that C go on the top or the bottom? Where's the biggest number? The top, right? So C to the 3 over 1, but that's just C to the 3. Are y'all okay? All right, let's look at number 7. You got to know how to do this stuff for geometry, okay? It's important.
Yes.
All right, let me make this a little bigger so y'all can see it. Okay, let's look at number 7. So, ready? This is 3, right? What number is here?
1.
1. Which one's bigger, the 3 or the 1?
3.
The 3. So my G is going to go on the top. What's 3 minus 1?
2.
2. All right. Which one's bigger, the 5 or the 2?
Wow.
So my H is going to go up here. What's 5 minus 2?
3.
3. What's on the bottom?
Nothing.
Yeah, there is. 1.
Oh.
Cameron, I hope that when I walk over there, I see 7 problems done on your paper.
Oh, you said 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, let's look at number 8. Here we go. Which one's bigger, the 3 or the 2?
3.
The 3. So X goes on top. So what's 3 minus 2?
1.
1. All right, what number's right here with my Y? 1. Which one's bigger, 4 or 1?
4.
4, so it's going to go on top. What's 4 minus 1?
3.
3. What's on the bottom?
1.
1. So that's just X, Y cubed. Y'all okay? All right, we got some more to do. Let's look at number 9. Okay. Which one's bigger, 7 or 5? 7. So my K is going to go on top. What's 5 minus? What's 7 minus 5?
2.
2. All right. Which one's bigger, 10 or 3? 10. So it's going to go on top. What's 10 minus 3?
7.
7. Oh my goodness, those are the exact same thing. So what happens to those? They cancel. If they're the exact same thing, they cancel. What's left on the bottom? 1. So my answer is K squared M to the 7th. Boom, you're done. You okay? All right, now look, 10's different. You ready? Watch 10. All right, which one's bigger this time, the 5 or the 2? So this time my X is going to go on bottom.
1 over x3.
No. Oh, yes, very good. Look, you're skipping too much ahead. Hold on. All right, what's 5 minus 2? 3. You want to do it so it's positive, okay? Don't do 2 minus 5. Do 5 minus 2. And what's left on top, Autumn?
1.
1. Now look, that 1's got to stay on the top. It has to stay on the top. You can take it out the bottom, but you have to leave it on the top. Alright, here we go. You ready? Let's draw our bar first. It's easier to draw our bar first. Alright. What's with the A right here? What number? 1. Alright, do it so it's positive. You ready? Which one's bigger, 1 or 3? 3. So I'm going to go on the bottom. Alright, what's 3 minus 1? 2. Do it so it's positive. Look, you're standing behind me making me nervous. No. Well, he doesn't have one yet. Just put it on the bottom. Alright, which one's bigger, 7 or 10? 10, so the B's going to go on the bottom. What's 10 minus 7? 3. Alright, which one's bigger? The 9, so it's going on top. What's 9 minus 5? 4. There you go. Not too bad, right? Not too bad? Alright, we got one more stuff and then we're done. Alright, let's just say... Okay, same rule as before. When you got one base, when there's one x, right? What do we do when there's one x or one y or one z? What do we do to little numbers? No. No. Come on, guys. You just had a test on this.
Wow.
Multiply. Goodness gracious, people. How quickly we forget. That's why we do bell ringers. Alright, let's look at number 12. You ready? Alright. You see that big 3? How many big 3's do you have? 1. So you got 3 squared. That's 3 times 3. What's 3 times 3? 9. Alright, how many P's do you have? 1. So what do I do to these little numbers? Multiply. Multiply. That's why we wrote it. P to the 6. Alright, you got 1 7, right? So 7 squared. How much? 49. There you go. Very good. Very good. Alright, 3 more, right? Alright, how many 3's do you have? 1. So it's 3 to the 3rd. So 3 times 3 times 3.
9.
Nope. Multiply. 27. Who's that, Katie? Very good. Very good. You added 3 times 3 is 9. And then 9 times 3 is 27. Alright, how many x's do you have?
4.
Really? Aaliyah, you got 1, right? So what do I do to little numbers? What's 4 times 3?
12.
12. There you go. Alright, how many 4's do I have?
1.
So it's 4 to the 3rd. 4 times 4 times 4.
64.
64. But you go, Katie. Go on, Katie, with your bad self. Alright, 2 more and then we're done. Alright, here we go. How many 2's do I have? How many big 2's? How many big 2's? 1, right? So it's 2 squared. It's 2 times 2.
Yes.
How much is that? 4. There you go. Alright, how many y's do I have?
1.
So what do I do? Multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. How many big 3's do I have?
3.
1. So it'd be 3 times 3 is 9. How many z's do I have? 1. So it's 3 times 2. What's 3 times 2? Z to the 6.
You still like I got that right.
Alright, last one, then we're done. Alright, how many big 4's do I have?
1.
So 4 to the 3rd is 4 times 4 times 4.
It's like 16 times 4.
That's 16 times 4, which is how much? 64. Very good. How many x's do I have? 1. What do I do?
3 times 3.
3 times 3 is 9. How many big 5's do I have? 1. 5 to the 3rd. 5 times 5 times 5.
125.
125. Coach, there you go. How many y's do I have?
4.
Really? 1. So what do I do to little numbers?
20.
Definitely not. You multiply. What's it give you? 12.
Why did I say 20?
I don't know why you said
I
20.
was thinking of
You're probably thinking of 5 and 4.
I was thinking of 4 times 4.
All right, here you go. You got homework down here.
Yay.
Yay. All right, what is this? Number 5? Is that right? Homework number 5? I believe so. 4, 5, 6. 6 problems. They're not bad.
Let's go. Let's knock them out.
Oh, goodness.
Let's go. Let's knock out your homework. That way you got it done. Come on, let's go. Take this second.
Let's see. What is it? Page 402? Huh? Yes, you may go now. Quickly. And then get back and do your homework, okay?
Put your phone top.
All right. All right, there's the page right there.
Still play. Hurry up. 402.
Y'all good? What numbers are we doing? Let's see. We're doing...
1, 2, 4, 8, 12, and 13.
I'm glad you knew that because I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, I was so nice to y'all on 12 and 13. So nice to y'all on 12 and 13. You better be careful on those two. They're easy.
13 is 1.
That's it. Don't you try to do those like hard problems. They're easy.
Get the speed.
Tinkle. There's some over there, Kelvin, if you need some.
What's that?
Pecker. Catherine, are you getting some for him? That's nice. Oh, Jency got him some. He can always use an extra piece, though. Oh, is that for you? All right, I'm taking the book down.